The National Records for Scotland today released the latest drug death figures for Scotland, and once again the figures are damning. In 2023 there were 1,172 drug deaths registered in Scotland, an increase of 12% on the previous year. This increase follows a trend of increasing deaths ever since the SNP government took hold. Back in 2007, when the SNP government was first put in place, Scotland was averaging around 400 drug deaths per year. We are now averaging over 1,200 drug deaths per year. The majority of drug deaths are made up of opioids, with benzodiazepine and cocaine also a high contributory factor. What is interesting to note is methadone is the single biggest drug killer in Scotland. This is prescription issued drugs given by the SNP government, and they are contributing to almost half of the drug deaths in Scotland on an annual basis. The council areas with the highest drug deaths continue to be Glasgow City and Dundee City. The SNP is not tackling the problem, and in fact it seems like they are making it worse, to the point where I am almost questioning now whether they are welcoming the increase in drug deaths in these cities. Scotland has by far the highest drug death rates across the UK, averaging 22.7 deaths per 100,000 people, compared to the 8.3 in England, Northern Ireland and the 11 in Wales. What is going on in Scotland? Why do we have the highest excess drug deaths across the UK? And not just across the UK, Scotland by far has the highest drug death rate across all of Europe, and only in the USA is there higher drug deaths across the whole of the world than in Scotland. Yesterday, Christina McKelvey, the Drugs and Alcohol Policy Minister, stood down from her position, and while I wish Christina a full recovery from her cancer remission, I must say that the timing of the announcement one day before the drugs statistics were published seems way off to me, and everything that we've seen from the SNP is typical underhand behaviour from them. Christina replaced Eleanor Whittam less than 6 months ago and was the third Drug and Alcohol Policy Minister in just over a year in Scotland. Health Secretary Neil Gray is now temporarily infilling the Drug and Alcohol Policy position. A full copy of the drug statistics are provided in National Records of Scotland update, which was published today, link in the video. Thanks everyone for watching, and please share.